Hello beautiful people, I'm Seema Saran aka Bashwoman, and you already know what will be discussed in this video, but I have much more than just the 17 repositories. Okay, I will be discussing all the repositories and I'll be explaining the repositories in just a few minutes, but just listen to me carefully. Stop spamming the repositories. Okay, so last week there were many spamming going around in the open source community. Okay, but let's ignore that first. It was not good. So I'll tell you the right PR and the wrong PR. Okay, so adding just an exclamation mark or a period or just random text into someone's repositories is not considered as the right PR. You can do it as a practice, but not to someone else's project. Okay, it's not a good practice. They will be like, why is he or she doing that PR? Okay, there's no relevant PR. Okay, and this PR would be marked as invalid or spammed. Okay, so eventually this PR will not be considered as the contribution. Okay, so stop doing that and start learning how you can make a right pull request. If someone's repository contain all the algorithms for Python, let's suppose, so start learning some algorithms and add the program and the documentation of that code to that repository. That is a valuable contribution. Okay, I know you are new to this open source thing. Okay, I get that you don't know coding. I get that, but this month is just for learning, just to start the open source journey, not to get the t-shirt, guys. It's not about that t-shirt. Okay, so just start learning the open source things, how you can make a valuable pull request, start collaborating with each other, with some other open source enthusiasts, start making connection. It's about networking, it's about collaborating with other people. So how you can get involved in open source community, it's all about that. It's not about that t-shirt and the swags. Okay, let's forget about those swags. It's the best way you can start contributing to some projects. Like, there are many Google projects, there are many Facebook projects on GitHub. You can at least start learning those. Okay, if you can't make a pull request because there is a huge code base for that project and you will be scared, how can I do that? But start with small contributions, not adding an exclamation mark, but start adding some algorithms for a program, for a particular program, for something like that, and after that start growing yourself. Don't just stick with that. Okay, it will help you to improve the coding, okay, and documentation. So I know you are a beginner to coding. Okay, I know I was a beginner. I didn't know coding. I was all afraid of coding, but guess what? I learned how you can start coding. I learned how you can make some automation scripts and all that stuff. So take this month as the opportunity to learn something new every day. There are, less than 31 days right now, but they are enough for you to start the journey towards open source. Okay, this will be a very good opportunity if you can learn something new every day. Okay. Also, this is my first Hacktoberfest. Okay. And I was really excited to get the Hacktoberfest t-shirt this year, but after knowing that Hacktoberfest is providing another option too, is that you can plant a tree also after making the 4 pull requests. So I chose to plant a tree because that is big thing for me, that will make me happy and that will make the environment happy. So stop being just an environmentalist on social media, but be one in real life. Okay, so just imagine if all the people who are contributing to Hacktoberfest, who are participating in that, would choose that option. And let's suppose there are 1 lakh people, so 1 lakh trees will be planted. Okay, so this will be good than just getting the t-shirt. T-shirt will be like, t-shirt is good. Okay, if you want that, I'm not stopping you, I can't stop you, but I encourage you to just consider that option too. Okay, repeat after me. So the main focus should be learning, collaborating with other people, networking, learning every single day. Okay, let's suppose this is your 31 days of open source. It's a big thing going around, 100 days of code, 100 days of this, but let's suppose this is 31 days of open source. It will be exciting. Okay, and you can share whatever you are learning on any of the social media, LinkedIn, Twitter, etc. There are thousands of people who want to learn, who are not even aware of these events right now. So you can share your learnings to other people, so you can help other people too. This is the main thing of open source, is that people share things. They don't keep the code with themselves or the learning themselves, okay, to just themselves. They have learned to share the things with others. That's how we grow ourselves, that's how we grow the community. Okay, so these were all of the messages that I wanted to convey to you all. So let's start discussing the 17 repositories you were waiting. I know I talk a lot, but let's start. So before I explain all of the 17 repositories, I want all you to know that you can directly start exploring the repository on Hacktoberfest website itself. So you just need to go there, hacktoberfest.digitalocean.com, and there is an option called Hacktoberfest projects, and you can select all the languages you need to work on. That is, if I want to choose Python or JavaScript or TypeScript, I can explore their projects too. Okay, so this is the simplest method, and you can browse more on GitHub. You will be redirected to this site called github.com/topics/Hacktoberfest, and it has 33 more than 33,000 repositories matching this topic, and you can explore any repository. Okay, you can filter it with any language or with any, you can sort it with anything. Like if you want the repository with most forks or most stars, you can do that. Okay, so let's now discuss the other repositories. So guys, this is the first project that I want to share, that you must contribute to this project, that is Rotten Scripts by Harsh Casper. And this has all of the scripts using Python, JavaScript, Go, Bash, and many more languages. And I have contributed to this project for 2 months, and it's really a great concept. I really find this project amazing because It has all the scripts and it has pretty good documentation. Okay, so if you don't know anything about the project, you can read this file called readme.md, and you can see how to contribute if you don't know how to get started. Okay, so languages used in this project is Python, JavaScript, and Golang. Contributors are these people, and I'm also there. So he's the project admin, that he is Harshvardhan Mishra. So yes, if you have any doubt regarding this repositories, you can ping him or me maybe. Okay, it's up to you. So it is really active repository. Okay, and you can start making new issues if you want. If you have any good program idea that you want to contribute, you can make a new issue. If the project owner or the project maintainer allow you to add that program to this repositories, you can start implementing that, and then you can make a PR. This is the workflow for contributing to open source. That is, you first need to make the issue, then the project owner will allow you to start implementing that, and then you can make the PR. Okay, so the next project is Neo Algo by Tesseract Coding. It has all the DSA under one roof, as it says in its about, and it's also a part of Hacktoberfest. So if you know C++, C Sharp, C, Go, Java, and any other language, you can start implementing that. Okay, it has some really cool algorithms. Third one is Vim colors schemes. Okay, so you can see what this project is about in this section. It's about the best Vim color schemes. Okay, you can go to this website also and visit this website, and you can know what's this about. Okay, so it will be more GUI thing. You can see it visually that what it does. Okay, next is MI type. So this is a speed typing test in terminal. So I like this project very much because it's like this. It's like we did typing test in our childhood. Maybe I did. Okay, I'm not aware that you did or not, but I did, and it was amazing. This project is something cool. Okay, and languages used is Python. If you know Python, you can learn this project. So the next project is AppWrite. So AppWrite is a secure end-to-end backend server for web, mobile, and Flutter developers that is packed as a set of Docker containers for easy deployment. So you can also visit this website and see how and what is about this project. So this is on my list because I find this concept really good, and I like this project very much. Its idea is really interesting, and you can start exploring these projects. Okay, and if you want to add something new, add some new feature, then you are really welcome to all those projects. Okay, next is definitely typed. So this repository is for high quality TypeScript type definitions. So if you are into TypeScript, if you know TypeScript, you can start this project. I don't know TypeScript, so I can't tell you any further details, but this is a really good project. Next is React Native Wi-Fi and Hotspot Wizard. So if you are into React Native or something, these texts, so this is really a good project to contribute to. Okay, so it configures essential Wi-Fi and hotspot settings easily. So you can visit this website also, but you can also always read this file that is the main file, that is readme.md, that will explain all the details for that project. Okay, so the next is GitHub profile readme generator by Rahul Jain. Okay, so this is used to generate the readme file, and this is really a good project. Okay, I really liked it. So you just need to fill all the details and you will get the readme file on GitHub. We all are aware of the feature that GitHub has provided, the readme file. Okay, so you can showcase your workings or your skills by your GitHub profile. So it's really a good project. Okay, so you can use that. Okay, and finally generate the readme. It's really good. If you want to contribute to this project, you are really welcome to do that. Next is Template Buddy. It is for creating resume and formatting research paper without hassle. So it's also a great concept. I really liked it, and I will definitely use this in future for creating my resume, etc. So you must check this project. Okay. Next is CockroachDB to do apps. I don't know much about this project, but it's really good. So if you're into these languages, so you can at least learn this project, what it does or how it works. Next is Letra extension. So it is quite interesting. It is an extension on Google Chrome. So it says passively learn a new language every time you open a new tab. So languages available are African, Arabic, Bangla, etc. Hindi also. So there are many languages. So it's really a good concept if you want to learn a new language, not programming language. But next is React Native use styles, a classy approach to manage your React Native styles. I really never worked on React before, but some people on Twitter were asking about the projects in React, so I included this project. So the next project is TechDeco. So it is an open source editor for presentation. I used it and it's really fun to use. You should check it out. Next is HACKTOBERFEST 2020 by Status Neo, and it is to encourage the newbies or the newcomers in open source. So in the readme file you can find all the details that you need to do. Next is again Hacktoberfest 2020, but this is by Shivang Dubey, and it has many programs related to C++, C, Java, Python. Okay, if you are learning these languages, you can add a program and add the documentation too. So this is really a good project because it will help you to learn new programs, and you can explore other programs too. You will get an idea that these programs are also there, because we can't learn each and every program. So it will give you a basic idea that these programs are also there. So the next is security hacking scripts. So this repository contains encryption algorithms, ethical hacking scripts, cyber security learning resources, security based projects, and all that stuff. And if you are into ethical hacking and cyber security, you should check this project too. So it has the languages C++, Python, Node.js, Go, Java, Ruby, Django. Okay, so how you can contribute to this project? This All these steps are already there. If you are confused about how you can make a pull request, you can check out my other video. I've already explained that. So the last repository is Quiet Text by Seth Walker. Okay, so it's a simple text editor, Python text editor for making notes and programming. So it's really a good project. So you can check this out too. So it's completely on Python. Most of the projects were on Python, but there are many projects, and if you have more projects or repositories that you can comment below so that everybody can take the benefit of that. Okay, we all need to share things, we all need to start sharing things so that others can learn too. Don't keep your knowledge to yourself, otherwise it will be wasted. Okay, so start sharing. Sharing is caring. Really, sharing is caring. And yes, that's it for today's video. And if you find it useful, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon to get the notifications when I upload new videos. And if you get something, make sure to like. And if you dislike this video, make sure to comment the reason too. Don't just start disliking without seeing this video. I know I have to improve many things, but I need to know what I have to improve. That's why just leave a comment that these things are need to be improved. Okay, these things. So I will be better next time. This is how I can grow. Otherwise, I don't know how can I. So just be straightful. I won't mind. I need to be better so that I can provide better content for you all. It's all about sharing, and maybe you don't like my way of delivering the content, so just let me know and don't just dislike without seeing the whole video. Thank you.